But I'm not sure yet. Right now, I'm still going to just stick with no, because I'm really not having a tough time at all, really. I'm just switching in whoever I want. Like, I haven't even gone to the Poke Center. I've only gone to it once since I've entered the route, I believe. Maybe twice? Maybe twice. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to fight this guy. Going to fight this mailman. Is he a mailman? I think he's a mailman, yeah. Or a cop. Delibird. Alright, we got a bird in here. Don't really have much against bird Pokemon at the moment. Swinub may be able to learn a rock move, so as soon as I find a rock move, I will probably give it to him. Or I know Ancient Power is a rock move. I don't think he learns that for a while, though. Let's see. Is Delibird a Ice Slash flying? I don't know. Actually, might be better off using Action Jack in this situation, because I think fire is super effective. But we'll find out. I think he only knows one move. I think he just knows present. Yeah, throw a present at my face. It could actually heal me too. Let's see. Oh, it hit me. It hit me. Let's see. Let's give him an Ember and see what happens. Hopefully it's super effective. Yep. Okay, so he is probably ice. Heal me. Heal me with a present. Nope, it's gonna hit me. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna make you cry. Give him the Ember. I don't know if fighting type is, or fighting moves are good against Delibird, because I don't know if he has the flying typing as well, because that might make it so fighting is not super effective. Sally Sue wants to know Pluck, and I think she should learn Pluck, because there's a decent, let's see, pick off 60, yeah, that's a good flying move. It's better than Peck and Home Claws. What is Home Claws do? Sharpen. Accuracy. Yeah, you know what? Pluck pretty much replaces Peck, it seems like, so I'm just going to go put it in the Peck spot. And that'll be that. And, yeah, Bertha's just going up the levels. Bertha seems pretty decent so far, I must say. That's the fun part of Nuzlocke, is that even when you don't want a Pokemon... Oh, there we go. We are evolving. Put my phone down just to actually double check it like I always do. It's becoming a habit now. I get like paranoid that I'm not actually recording. That's my biggest fear, is not recording. Alright, so Raboot is a fire type. And I literally only saw it like a handful of times last playthrough, because the only person that had Raboot was this Pokemon breeder in the wild area who has all 3 starters. So I don't know much about what Raboot has in store, but yeah, I'll just keep him in slot number 2. Let's see. Let's get Blippity Bop up front. Trying to give you guys a little bit of variety, just so you guys aren't staring at the same Pokemon every match. And it doesn't seem like this game is really that big of a challenge yet, so I think I can get away with it. Yeah, let's fight this guy. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what this youngster's got. One thing that's going to just really suck no matter how you spin it is the 2 bug Pokemon. I mean, that's not really something that is great to have on your team. And, like, right here. I mean, I know that's a bug. I think it's a bug fire type. Not great. I don't like that I don't have something that is good against fire. Like I said, like I have Grog, but Grog might fire might be super effective against him. So I'm gonna have to just throw in and fighting is I'm an idiot. He's gonna resist my fighting moves, but I can tackle him. It's tough. It's going to be really, really tough dealing with these fire Pokemon. I think fire and water is going to give me a major problem in this playthrough, from what I'm seeing. If Gruben becomes an electric type, then that's great. Because then I can take on water Pokemon at least. It's giving me something against water. Hit me with the Wrap. Wrap's annoying because it does some decent chip damage in between moves. Like that's a decent chunk of change right there that he got from me. Hopefully this will kill him. Yep, there we go. All right, not too bad. Not too bad so far, but I know I'm going to run into some problems. Okay, so do I have a dark Pokemon? It's not dark yet, so I don't want to have a fighter in there against yeah, I'm gonna put not Fran, let's put Sally Sue, because she's got the flying typing. It's gonna be interesting later on. Right now, you know, not really getting hit with anything too serious, but you know, as the game goes on and you get more variety of Pokemon thrown at you, it's going to be difficult with the 2 bugs. And if you're not tired yet of me complaining about it, you just wait and see. So, okay. Nice. It's going to use Confusion. Confusion. Which is a decent move right there. I don't think Dottler evolves to, like, the 30s. So it has a late evolution, but it's a good one. It's a good evolution. I remember when I was leveling him up, I didn't know that he evolved or anything about him, and I just was leveling him up, and I remember I was just like, geez, like, is he going to be Dottler for the rest of the game? But as the as it got later on, I realized that, you know, he hasn't learned anything new, so he's going to have to... I mean, unless he just knows, like, he just learns Confusion for the rest of his evolution, he's going to have to learn he's going to have to evolve. So, all right. I'm trying to think if I should, because, you know, as you see here, this is, I think, is this still Route 3? I think it is. Yeah, I think this is still Route 3. Okay, so, yeah, the thing is, maybe I might, for some routes, I might wait till I get to the middle of the route, because as you can see, the variety completely changes halfway through. Like, these guys were nowhere in the front. These, I think they're just fire right now, or steel and fire. I know it becomes, I think, steel and fire. But, you know, this way it just kind of, I don't only have, like, the first Pokemon, in each area. Like, maybe I might try to mix it up a bit. I don't know. I think in the mine, it's a little, and this is nice because it's like a Poke Center right outside the mine. I think the mine pretty much has the same Pokemon throughout, at least the first time you go through it. So in this case, I'll be able to just run in there and close my eyes and fight somebody. So I'm going to just do that here. But in the future, I'm going to, oh boy, I hate that bat. I hate all these Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of Rock'n'Rolla either. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know if I should run. This is weird because you got this guy on the mine cart. I don't know how to do this. How to do this cave. Should I just close my eyes and just run down this hallway and see what happens? Let's try that. Let's run down this hallway, this mine shaft here, and see what happens. I'm gonna kind of just run in, like, you know, circles here. I might run into a trainer. I don't know, but we'll take that route. Let's see what happens. All right, closing my eyes and running. Oh, okay. I'm fighting a trainer. All right, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. All right, so I'm gonna fight this trainer and then try to catch a Pokemon. I might as well fight that other trainer too. This is weird. Okay. Okay, awesome. So this is actually the perfect Pokemon to have out right now. So I'm gonna use Confusion. That did nothing. That did nothing. And that does a lot. Yeah, Confusion is a great move. Just sucks that I'm going to be this I think he doesn't evolve until, like, maybe, like, early 30s or late 20s. I know I'm going to be Dottler for quite some time, which is kind of stupid, but I guess it's because the Beetle is just very, very powerful, so I guess they wanted to make that the trade-off. It's not like Butterfree. You get Butterfree early, which Butterfree is also a great Pokemon, so not knocking Butterfree whatsoever. Alright, so, gonna do another Confusion. He's gonna Pound. It's not gonna do anything to my guy. And that's that. That's that. They're both done. Down on a crit. Alright, and let's see if I can get a Pokemon in here. It's tough doing the... Oh, never mind. He's got another Pokemon. I wasn't paying attention. It's going to be weird doing the cave because I don't know how to... Pokemon just kind of pop out like randomly. It's not like there's like a grassy area. So I'm not sure how to do this. And I just didn't want to, like, you know, just run in there where it was pretty obvious I was either going to get Rock'n'Rolla or Swoobat. I kind of want it to be, like, somewhat of a surprise where at least I'm running into an area completely blind. And leveling up. Yes, Fran, you can learn Bite. I almost lost Rookity early in this Nuzlocke to a Bite. Because I was not expecting it. Let's get rid of String Shot. Wonder how Grubin's going to be. At least I'm assuming Grubin should evolve sometime soon because bug Pokemon usually evolve pretty early, at least into their second form. All right. Let's see. Who do I have up front? Let's get like a safer bet up front real quick, and yeah, let's get a safer bet up front. I'm gonna get Action Jack up front just because I'm gonna be trying to catch a Pokemon. Try to run into one. So I'm gonna close my eyes again, and I'm gonna actually run in the direction that this trainer is standing, and see what happens. All right, I'm gonna open my eyes because clearly there's no Pokemon here, and nothing's happening. All right, so I'm gonna grab this TM. Scary face. Ugh, it's so weird. Like, how am I gonna do this? Because I guess I have to run to an area where they're popping up. I guess I'll go up front because it seems like that's where they were. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes, guys, and I'm going to run around in the front and see what happens. I don't know if there's different Pokemon up front that there is in the back. And if there is, that's going to be kind of sucky, but, you know, whatever. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, close my eyes. Okay, that definitely... Okay, roly-poly. I don't know if it's a Steel type or if it's a Fire type just yet. And I don't know what to throw at it. If it's got a Rock move, that could hurt. I also don't want to do too much damage to it to the point where it is difficult to catch. I think these two moves are super effective. I don't know if Ember is. If he is a Fire type, it might not be super effective. If it is a Steel type, it will be super effective. Let's do Tackle and see what happens. Okay, he resists that. Smackdown. Ooh, that's a Rock move. Okay. Let's throw an Ember its way. I don't know if I can take another, Okay, so he's probably a Rock type, actually, or a Fire type. And that's actually pretty cool. If it gets hit with a Fire move, its speed raises, that's pretty great, actually. All right, so I'm gonna switch out. It's weak against Rock. That's weak against Rock. This is probably gonna be super effective. This probably resists Rock, but if he has a Fire move, that could hurt. Let's get Birth in here. I probably could throw a Pokeball at it. I don't want to go too nuts. I might just throw a Pokeball at it. I know I'm not going to be able to get away with this for too much longer because as they get higher in level, it becomes a lot harder. But I don't want to mess around. I do want to catch Pokemon just in case one of mine do die. I can have a backup. So I'm going to just go for it. It's probably going to break out of the Pokeball, honestly, because 14 is probably at that level where... let's see. Yeah, oh, okay. All right. Roly-Coly. Roly-Coly's caught, and he's going in the box. So that'll be my first Pokemon. If a Pokemon on my current 6 dies, that will be the one to replace him. And let's see what typing he is. Rock. Interesting. So I'm wondering if maybe its final form becomes Steel in Rock. Or is it maybe Fire in Rock? I don't know. I don't know at all. But it is kind of... I guess it's okay to have a Rock Pokemon. I'm not a huge fan of Rock Pokemon, but... You know, it does have its advantages. I'll at least have something besides Swinub that's good against Flying type. And, what else is Rock good against? Fire type. That's a pretty solid answer to Fire. So, that's not too bad. Alright, it's female Roly-Coly. Let's give it a stupid name. Let's go Coltrane. Man, I don't know how I'm coming up with these names on the spot. I honestly feel like I normally would take like 10 years to come up with any name because I overthink everything. Let's go with Coltrane. It's probably the most cliche name that a Roly-Coly's ever gotten. All right, so Coltrane is going into the box. Into the box with you, Coltrane. I'm gonna run out here now while I'm at it and heal up. All right, cool. So I ended up with a Roly-Coly anyway, which was my point before. At least it wasn't a Swoobat, man. I'm sorry if there's any Swoobat fans that love that guy. I am not a fan of Swoobat. It's like your poor man Zubat. I'd much rather have a Zubat because at least he evolves into Crobat later on, which is actually a pretty good Pokemon. I don't even think Zubat's in this game. Which is a Pokemon that I'm not too upset to not have, because I was kind of getting sick of seeing Zubats. Alright, let's see. I feel like I'm going to probably fight a lot of rock Pokemon, so I'm going to get Bertha up front. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If this guy's got ground type or whatever, then so be it. So be it. Worker Keith. See what time it is. Alright, cool. Rock. Just as I predicted. I don't know if Roggenrola is a straight up rock or if he is a ground rock, but we will find out together. You know, let's try Circle Throw. Let's see what that does. I think he's just a rock Pokemon, like Geodude. Actually, is Geodude ground and rock? I don't know. Nice. Okay. I actually want to look up the stats for Circle Throw and just see how much, you know, this way I know if it's maybe a better alternative to Arm Thrust in certain situations. I'm not used to... I normally, honestly, don't have fighting Pokemon ever on my team. Nothing against fighting types. It's just there's so many other typings that I like that fighting usually kind of ends up in the background. So it's actually pretty nice to have a fighting type on my team for a change. Let's see. Oop, keep doing this. So I gotta hit A. Alright, so that's 60. Okay, that's why. But it's got 90 accuracy, so it has a chance of missing, and that has 15. Alright, so it's like using like the fighting version of Bite. But with less with like 10 less accuracy. Alright, alright. Now I get a better idea of what Pancham is capable of. Let's see what's over here. That's an item. I want that item. Nice. Great balls. I'll take them. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Probably some wild Pokemon. Oh, an exit. Oh, a TM. Oh, nice. Nice. That is going to be extremely helpful. And I think I think I'm going to use TMs, frankly, because I think it's a strategy, you know, like you're also getting rid of a move in order to have it. And I think if part of this Nuzlocke is going to be making the most of what I have, you know what I mean? Like taking what I have in cultivating it into something that's viable. So that's part of the deal. So I think I don't see any harm in using a TM, personally. Because it's just, I consider it just strategy. Just more strategy. And I'm also kind of withgoing a lot of other things for this. So, like even right now, I have really hardly any options again. Well, I guess I could use, okay, let's see. I'm going to throw Swinub in here. Let's see. I don't even know if Swinub can learn Rock Blast. I'm kind of counting my chickens here. Fortunately, so stupid. Alright, I'm going to switch out to Action Jack and just end this stupid Swoobat's life. It's such an ugly... You know what it is? I don't like the design. I think it's just such an ugly looking Pokemon. Like, what is that? It's just so bad looking. Let's hit it with the Ember. Let's give it the Ember. Boom. Right on stupid nose. It's not going to do too much to me. And you're dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. The XP share really is really hurts this Nuzlocke a bit. I don't know if I should turn it off, if I can turn it off, if it's even an option, but then again, I also do like the idea of not having to grind so much, because then it would essentially just mean I would have to probably fast forward through a lot of grinding, but at the same time, that's also kind of part of the thing, is that you get back what you put into the game. All right, so let's see. Just give me the benefit of the doubt here. If you guys know who he is or she is, then you know who she is. Oh boy, that's a good move.